Hello, fellow denizens of the internet. Today I am here to tell you a story about a man called Bob. As you can see, Bob was just walking along in the mountains one day, and by happen chance, happened to meet up with the great Potato King. Now, the great Potato King doesn't meet up with just anybody. Oh, no. He only meets with you if you have what are referred to as the Great Potato Seeds. Now, Great Potato Seeds are actually rather hard to come by, but through some strange misfortune, Bob had happened upon a handful in his last venture to save Easter from the Martians. This did not bode well for him, however, in the end. You see, the Great Potato King mauls you from the legs up, slowly eviscerating your entire body just to get to the seeds. It's a terribly bloody process that involves the gnawing of the legs, the disembowelment of the bowels, and the shoving of one's spine up their own rectum. But Bob wasn't one that was about to let that sort of thing happen to himself. Knowing that he would die from this encounter anyways, he quickly took out his own skull and proceeded to beat down the Great Potato King with it. Subsequently, he simply transformed into his alter ego, the Great Masher King, which is not only a descriptive adjective referring to his new physique, but also bluntly implies that he uses a large hammer to defeat his foes. I was unlucky enough to be his foe. He promptly smashed Bob into the ground and took his great potato seeds, though by chance of the wind, he happened upon a small duck which he used to dig himself out. Using his newfound friend, he took chase after this terrible abomination. The chase didn't last long, since he hadn't moved yet, but he chased him nonetheless. Up the hills and down the mountains, through the valleys and rivers, Bob chased the Great Masher King, all while standing still, mind you. And it was about that time that he realized that Bob was doing absolutely nothing, and proceeded to smash him down into the ground once again. He also took his duck. Now, being the sad, not potato man that Bob was, he quickly grew potato-like appendages and once again gave chase. Throwing logic into disarray and caution to the wind, Bob quickly whipped out his keyboard of justice and challenged the Great Masher King to a race of speed typing. He, of course, having no keyboard or fingers, once again smashed Bob into the ground. Seeing as he had no further options left, he took the last alternative. He flew to the moon, where he now lives out the last of his days, searching for his lost duck friend, having an unnatural fear of plants in the nightshade family, and probing things with his potatoey appendages. And that, my friends, is the story of the Great Potato King, Bob, and the duck. It's also subsequently why you should always eat your vegetables, because there are vegetable-themed dark villains out there waiting for you, and they will maul you and eviscerate you and do other nasty, terrible things that you don't want done to you. In unrelated news, this was brought to you by Anonymoose, same person who brought you Sniper Sleuth. Look for him coming soon too. Keep an eye out.